So for today's video, it's going to be a part 2 of freshman advice. This video we're going to be talking about college freshman advice. Last video I talked about high school freshman advice. If you guys have not seen that video, it's going to be linked here or wherever the card is. It'll also be the first link in the down description area, description, bio area, whatever people call it. It'll be down below. So for part 2, I will be talking about all the advice that I had to give you guys for college, in particular for freshman year. I only did 2 years of college. If you guys didn't know, I dropped out after my sophomore year, but at least I completed 2 years of college before. But I did experience a lot going through freshman year of college, so I wanted to give you guys some advice. Surprisingly, I had a lot more advice for you guys for college than I did for high school. Maybe because it's more like fresh in my brain. I don't know. Before we get started, make sure you guys thumbs up this video and hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so that you guys are notified whenever I upload a video. I will be uploading back to school videos every Thursday on this channel, so I hope you guys stay tuned for all the other back to school videos I have for you guys. The first tip is to wait until the first week to buy your textbooks or any other school supplies. We all know and we all have heard how expensive college textbooks can be. They can be like hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes. I know I had like a few. I'll have like 5 for a class listed and only like 4 of them are recommended and one's like the actual textbook. So wait until the first week or even like after the first class till you get a feel of what it's going to be about and what books you're actually going to need before you go out and spend those big bucks. So that's my number 1 tip for you guys. Definitely do that. My second tip is to stray away from the 8 a.m.s if you can. I know that for freshmen in college, it's a little bit hard because most of the time they plan out most of your schedule ahead of time. At least for the first semester, they plan it for you. So it was kind of hard for me to stay away from 8 a.m.s. They make you tired. You would think that like, okay, you wake up for high school at like 6 in the morning and you have to go be there like 7. So it wouldn't be that bad to go to college like an hour earlier, but girl, if you have 8 a.m.s like every single day or like 3 days a week, it will start to eat you alive. 8 a.m.s are a lie. Do not fall for the 8 a.m.s. I feel like a lot of college freshmen can relate to this. Do not fall for the 8 a.m. classes. If you can't avoid it, I'm sorry. But if you can stay away from it, stay away from it. My third tip for you guys would be to go to your orientation, not just to, you know, get a feel for the school and everything, but also at my orientation, like the first few days before classes actually started, they gave away like a whole bunch of free stuff. I got like literally like 5 shirts that I still own, that I like sleep or walk around the house in. They're like free stuff, free merch, all this stuff with your school branding on it. And also it also gives you a way to like meet other people in your major. So if you really don't know, like if your roommate is not like in the same major as you, it gives you an opportunity to like link up with people that are going to be in the same major, so you know who to see like in your classes. Be like, oh yeah, I got this professor this period, oh so do I. Just kind of have like a study buddy within your major. I did meet a couple of people that were like in, not in my specific major, but were in like the science category, so they kind of had like some of the similar classes to me, so I did already have like a few people that I already knew before actually going into the classroom, so that was really interesting. My fourth tip would be to set rules/boundaries or whatever with your roommate beforehand, whether that's before you actually get to the dorm or like after everything's already settled in, the parents are gone, and it's just the 2 of you or the 3 of you or however many roommates you have. If you don't talk about that initially, it's gonna be too late, like after a couple weeks of just living there. If you keep holding it off because you haven't already set these boundaries, they don't already know what to expect. So after you've already broken the ice with each other, a few weeks later they do something that you don't like, or they bring something into the room that you don't like, and you didn't already talk to them about that. So it kind of seems like you're kind of like that person. You don't want to be that person. So set the boundaries ahead of time so that everything's already fresh in your mind. You already know from the start, from the jump, what you're going to do, how you're going to do things while you're living. And plus, you're living with another person. If you're not used to living with other people, I come from a big family, so I'm used to living with other people. If you're not used to living with other people, say you're like the baby in your family or like you're an only child, you definitely want to have like this conversation with other people. Me, I can deal with a lot of things because I have a lot of patience, and again, I have a big family, a lot of siblings, so it was easier for me to transition into. But I did have roommates that were single children or like the babies in their family, and they were already used to being spoiled and whatever, so they had their own agenda. So definitely sit down with your roommate and establish boundaries and rules, especially if you don't want them touching certain things in your room. Next tip would be to don't bring your whole room onto campus. This is a mistake a lot of people make, mostly because you're not going to have any space to fit it. You're going to have time to go back home, whether you live close to campus or you live in a different state than campus. You're going to have time to go back home. You have winter break. If you guys want like a whole video of like what I suggest you bring to campus, let me know. I could make a whole video about like all the things that you will need versus all the things that you won't need. So I would love to make a video like that. So if you guys want to see a video like that, make sure you give this a thumbs up so I know that you guys want to see that. Our next tip is an obvious tip, and it's to join clubs. In college, you're doing so many things, so much is going on, and you want to meet new people, not just the people that you see in class every day, but you want to meet people that have the same interests as you, not just the same major. So join clubs, join sports. They have intramural sports, which don't require you to like have a scholarship to join. You could join into like club sports basically, or even join your own club. In certain universities and colleges, I know that they have the opportunity where you can build your own club as long as you get like a couple people to sign on and get like a professor who's gonna like monitor the club. So you have the opportunity to even make your own club. If your school doesn't have the club that you want to do, make your own. And my last tip would be to just enjoy college. Again, this is something that goes by so fast. It's another quick 4 years of your life unless you go on to get like your master's degree. I learned so much being in college, not just like education wise, but like about people, living with other people that were like completely different backgrounds from you. Like I am an older child and I lived with someone who was the youngest, and our different personalities. Just learning to like live with people and learning about people and different cultures. Like my university was so diverse. There's so much you can take away from college outside of the classroom. So just enjoy everything. Be open-minded about everything. College is like a completely new experience. You will become a different person in college. Like people say college changes you. It definitely does, because you're interacting with so many different people every single day. You're meeting different people every single day. Especially as a freshman, you're introducing yourself constantly to different backgrounds, to different sexual orientations, to different people that come from like different cultures and upbringings, and you're learning so much about everything around you. No matter how big or small your university is, it's going to change you a lot, and I feel like your point of views are definitely going to change a lot about things. So go into college with an open mind. Enjoy everything around you, learn as much as you can, and take away as much as you can, and you will enjoy it and have the best years of your life, I guarantee it. So that are all my tips for today. Hopefully this video turned out a lot better than the other video. I can't really tell how in focus I am with this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know if you guys want to see that dorm list tour, like all the things that you should bring to your dorm. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more back to school videos. I'm so excited to do back to school videos. You guys have no idea. So I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know why I did that. Bye guys.